Hello. 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 Are you there? Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I
I
honestly do
honestly
not
do
know
not know
where
where
the
the
tech guy is.
I can't hear you. I think there is an echo.
Okay.
If you are opening two tabs, try to.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
It's better, yeah.
Okay, okay. So let's begin. Is the Kundai, yeah? Hi,
Yeah, I'm here.
Solomon. Hi there. Okay. Okay, I think we can just go ahead to start, or should we wait for more people to join the session first?
Yes, we can do that.
Okay, I think we should wait. Okay, let's start. Who is this person? Okay, I've muted person. Oh, this is quite sad. Where is clan and the rest? Khalid and Ekundayo, should we go ahead?
Yes, please.
We can start if you want.
Okay. So welcome to Ways to Wax. This is the okay. More people are joining. Okay, let's just wait 5 more minutes. for people to join, and then we'll start the session. Okay, is that good? Okay, let's start. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Waste to What. This is a game-changing webinar about transforming everyday waste into clean, affordable energy. I'm Sebasi, and today we are going to show you how biogas can be a powerful solution for communities, farmers, and young innovators across Nigeria. Just imagine turning kitchen scraps, agricultural waste, and organic materials into electricity and cooking fuel. Uh, that's really not a dream. It's biogas, and it's happening right now. Our mission today is simple. We're going to demonstrate how innovative technology can solve two critical challenges: waste management and energy access. Today we have with us Ekundayo Solomon, a passionate climate advocate who is transforming environmental challenges into opportunities. Solomon isn't just talking about change, he's creating it. He's the founder of Project Conserve Ogun River and a UNEP Tide Turner champion. He's trained hundreds of youths in waste management and sustainable solutions. So let's get ready to dive into the science of biogas, understanding how we can literally turn waste into wealth. So Solomon, you have the floor.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Good evening. It's so nice to be here. I might not be able to keep my video for long because of the network is not so stable, but I will try my best to be frequent with the video. So yeah, you spoke about the biogas, more like talking about the new talking about transforming organic waste into sustainable energy solution. And it's so good to be here. It's going to be more of an interaction, more of a dialogue, and it's not going to be me feeding us the information. And please give me a moment. Let me Okay, yes, I'm back. So I shared the slide with you. I don't know if you could help me to project that. Sabasi. Sibasi, yeah. Okay, so while she's trying to help me with the slide projection, I will just go on with the talk for today. My name is Solomon Okundayo, and it's so nice to be here today. It's so nice to talk about biogas, to talk about how we can get convert our waste into what, and what is definitely energy. So we are going to dive into the science behind biogas, the science of biogas. So what's biogas? While she's trying to share the screen, I think I'll just do that myself here. Let me Share my screen. Okay. Please confirm if you can see my screen.
Yes, we can see your screen.
Oh, great. Thank you. So before like proceed, can we just have like drop our the emoji of how you're feeling today? If you're feeling good, you're feeling happy, you're feeling okay, please drop an emoji. I want to be sure that I'm talking to somebody. I'm talking to like people that are on their system, on their phone, and not just connected without paying attention. All right, thank you. So we're talking about the science of biogas, that is the waste to what. Then the scientific foundation, we're talking about what is biogas. If you're just hearing it for today, what is biogas and what entails, what particularly talks about the whole concept of biogas. So biogas is a renewable and compostable gas produced by anaerobic breakdown of organic materials, such as the farm animal manure, that's the poop, the dung of cow, of cattle, of different animals. Then talk about your crop residues, talk about your kitchen waste, talk about the wastewater solid, and talk about your agricultural byproducts. So this basically, when it's kept into an enclosed system where there's no transfer of oxygen, this process comes together and produce something called biogas. So we are going to be talking about, okay, what are these gases that are actually like on this world called biogas. Then we have the methane, we have the carbon dioxide, we have the trace gases, that is the hydrogen sulfide, the ammonia, water vapor, and others. So these are like gases that combine together as the biogas. So I think from the word bio, that is like life, and gas, that is where the whole fusion of biogas comes from. And for every cubic meter of biogas can actually like for each cubic meter of biogas can produce 6.5 kilowatts of energy. So it is not just about gas alone. It is a special type, let me use that word, special type of gas that could actually help to produce energy. And on this stone, we're talking about how a cubic meter of this biogas can generate approximately 6.5 kilowatts of energy. Talking about this energy used to like fuel stoves, fuel generator, fuel water pump, and even fuel smaller factories. And if you're able to get in a large scale, can even go as far as fueling even bigger factories too. So it is not just gas. It is let me call it's a special type of gas that is biogas. So talking about the whole explanation, I mentioned a keyword which is anaerobic. So anaerobic digestion is explaining that there are like four biological steps that comes together to make up this biogas. We have the hydrolysis, talking about the breakdown of complex molecules in those food, like those waste we put together. So I'm just like basically talking about those the breakdown of these molecules, like the starch, your protein, breaking it down to make accessible for microorganisms. So microorganisms have to be involved in this process of breakdown for the biogas. Talking about acidogenesis, that is acidogenic bacteria converting this volatile fatty acid, converting alcohol, converting different gases all together to come to build up this biogas. And remember, we're still talking about the scientific foundation of biogas. So all of these are like the science behind biogas, talking about the categories of the anaerobic digestion that's build up the that build up sorry, I'm having a yeah. Can you guys hear me, please? Please confirm if you can hear me.
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
good,
yes,
good, good.
Simon, we can hear you.
Thank you.
Yes, we
So
can.
Yeah, thank you. So these are the processes that combined with the anaerobic digestion to form the biogas. And we move like it moves with stages. We talk about on this page, we talk about the chemical energy and composition that is having the high methane contents. Remember that the key gas in biogas, the majority of what we're looking for in biogas in this focus of discussion is methane. That is talking about that methane is the one that actually helps to generate that energy that we want. So a typical example of this is how just 1 kg of the cow dung can actually provide 35 to 40 liters of biogas. So if we have just the waste, just 1 kg waste of cow dung, this is the amount that that can be produced from that 1 kg of cow dung. That is 30 to 40 liters of biogas. Then for our kitchen waste, that is our food waste and the rest. So these are like for 30 kg of this 30 kilograms of the kitchen waste, we're going to be having 1 to 1.5 cubic meter of biogas. Then the methane potency makes it an efficient fuel. I mentioned earlier that the key gas, the key element that we're looking for is the methane. That's why this methane potency makes it an efficient fuel, and this actually it's controlling the process that to ensure the optimization of energy. Then we'll move to the environmental application of biogas. So the environmental influence or the environmental application of biogas? Moving in the area of waste management, talking about if in Nigeria as a case study, we generate over 30 million tons, 32 million tons of solid waste, which majority of it is organic waste. For instance, we're talking about a state in Nigeria called Benue State. They produce a lot of agricultural produce, and they also have a lot of food waste, So this food waste, which is also organic waste, comes together in a major way in Nigeria to form about 32 million tons yearly. And this waste, where do they go to? Some of them end up in the landfill. Some of them find their way and just end up in the ocean, contaminate our water bodies, just um, serve as a threat to the environment. But it shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be that way. This should be used as a source material for something valuable, which is what we're going to be discussing today. So as this in the area of waste management, when biogas comes in, that is how we're able to reduce waste volume significantly. So if we're able to introduce biogas into our day-to-day activities, into our operation as industry, we will be able to reduce this amount of waste that is constituting nuisance in the environment. Then it's going to limit environmental pollution, I mentioned earlier, from open dumps and from our waterways. So this is going to limit it and also provide a community-based alternative to the traditional waste disposal. So we won't be seeing organic waste in our community, also contributing to the spread of diseases and sicknesses. Because when we have this organic waste pile up somewhere, we have different organisms, different insects, different things breed on those places, and in that case contributes to the spread of different sicknesses from rainwater. This wash the organic waste into our source of water, and we consume it, and this also affects our health. So bringing the concept of biogas into waste management is going to be so beneficial to us. Then we move to the next environmental application of biogas is the greenhouse gas reduction. this is a problem. Global warming is a problem. It's a big problem. There's a report recently that says that we've approached 1.2 degrees Celsius as the global temperature. That is an insane number because we're trying to not get to 1.5 globally. Talking about the SDGs and the global goals, we don't want to get to 1.5. But right now we're already at 1.32 degrees Celsius. That means we're going to be having more flooding cases. We're going to be having more droughts. We're going to be having more heat wave. We're going to be having, it's going to be super intense compared to what we have been experiencing in the past. And this waste, I mean organic waste, contributes to um, the increase in the greenhouse gases. But when we introduce biogas, the introduction of biogas, we're able to effectively reduce the greenhouse gases. Talking about how unmanaged waste emits methane naturally, but biogas helps to capture it. Then captured biogas can be burned cleanly and avoiding methane potent warming effect. I explained all these things just right now. How we're trying not to increase the greenhouse gas by having more methane exposed into the environment, but having to like reduce it by utilizing it. They're also talking about the replacement of our fossil fuel, that is our traditional fossil fuel. I mean the petroleum, the diesel, and the rest of those ones, and trying to use clean energy, clean source like the biogas. Then moving to circular economy, talking about how biogas completes a full cycle waste to value loop. Waste to value loop, full cycle waste to value loop, talking about from the beginning or from the start point of this material to the end of it, nothing is put into waste. Talking about planting the farm produce, planting, harvesting them, having the waste, using the waste for biogas, the byproduct of what you have in your biogas, using it as fertilizer and still using it back to plant your tree, your crops and all. So the circle keeps moving from point A to 10, 10 back to 1, 1 back to 10, and it's just a very complete circle of waste to value. We're talking about how this can also help with having feedstock. Feedstock is like a feedstock for energy and for fertilizer. I think the next speaker will talk so well about how we can use that for energy and for fertilizer. Then also talking about how this applies to our farmland. The product from the biogas, that is talking about biodigester, all of the byproducts from it. When we apply that, is like a natural fertilizer for our soil, not the chemical, the artificial ones that at the end of the day contributes to illnesses as deep as cancer. So, but this is also giving us that natural fertilizer for our farmers, for our communities. So also helps to sequence carbon and enrich our soil. So all of these I'm explaining so far is the environmental application of biogas. And I started from talking about it's in respect to waste management, focusing on organic waste, then talking about greenhouse gas reduction, that is trying to reduce global warming, and also talking about the circular economy, how this also helps to not just focus on the waste, but focus on value. And at the end of the day, our farmers are benefiting twice. They're having free fuel, and they're also having their soil are being improved to have more yield in their production. And this in turn leads to food security. Everybody's happy. A nation that can actually feed itself securely is a happy nation. So that is like the application of biogas in the environmental aspect. Then moving to the renewable integration, talking about how biogas can be used in relation to renewable energy integration. Biogas is um, is always on. It's not like solar. Solar energy. We really enjoy solar when there's like the sun, when there's heat, right? And we really enjoy wind when we have enough wind power to power our turbine. But biogas is there as far as the anaerobic um, reaction or the anaerobic processes is going on within the system. We keep having this resource for on a 24/7 base, So this is different from both solar and both the wind. And also this, when you talk about its integration to renewable energy, we're talking about how this can help to provide constant electricity for villages, for rural communities, taking them off the grid, talking about agricultural processing sites. One of the major problems for farmers is how to keep their weight, their food, their harvest from getting spoiled, how to minimize waste. And one of the things they need is the cooling system. So before they can get this cooling system, they need energy to power that cooling system. This is where biogas comes in to power their cooling system, so they can have more products and less waste, and also generally increase in food security of the community, of the nation in at large. Talking about schools too, we need constant electricity for our schools. This is a period, or the age where we no longer use the traditional means of teaching. These students need access to internet, need access to a conducive study environment, and this has to do with electricity supply in the context of Nigeria, the context of Africa. So that's to do with that. Talking about our healthcare system too as well. The primary healthcare center, which is the closest to us, need constant electricity. And how can they get this off the grid? Is through the integration of biogas into generating energy for their need. Talking about farms and those different approaches, different areas that need electricity, has to do with the integration of biogas to get that energy that we need. And like, of course, I made this very simple example here, talking about how we are going to be upgrading our livestock dung to energy to support 24/7 access to clean cooking and electricity for water pump for different needs of our that we want. Then I'm already moving to the from the science of biogas into I moved to from science of biogas, I moved to the environmental application of biogas. Now I'm going to the benefit of biogas. The benefit of biogas. Why are we making so much talk about biogas? What is that special thing that has to that we see, that we say, okay, this is important for us to discuss, for people to understand the benefits of biogas? What do we have to know, or what do we have to like get from biogas? Yes, I'm sure that if you're following my discussion from like the beginning of this webinar, you'd already like start picking up that one or two benefits of what biogas has to do for ourselves and for the environment. So yeah, the first one here is clean energy access. Um, this has to do with, this is a serious problem, I mean, in Nigeria, particularly in northern Nigeria, where most majority of the rural community depends solely on firewood to get their cooking sauce. And for every person operating that firewood, it's mostly the mother. And for every mother, there's always a girl or the daughter are with the mother. So it's like it is not just affecting just one generation, it is affecting two generations at the same time. So that continues. The mother move with daughter already being affected by the indoor smoke of them using firewood. The same thing when the daughter grows up without access to the right energy source, they too continue that practices still keeps going like that. So benefit of biogas is it gives us clean energy and reduces the respiratory illness that comes from indoor smoke. The biogas offers clean combustion. It offers clean combustion. It averts deforestation, talks about carbon emission caused by charcoal production. That is a serious problem because tons and tons and tons of charcoal are being produced yearly to meet the need of those that are in demand of it. But when we have biogas, the demand is going to reduce, and of course, that in turn causes the reduction of the emission. Talk about waste reduction. That is talking about organic waste, moving it off the landfill. People now understand the importance of organic waste. You won't see them throwing it off just like that, and maybe in their dustbin or in the drainages or the waterways. They would keep it because okay, this can generate electricity for us. This can generate energy for us. So it's going to reduce the organic waste from our landfill. Then reduction of smell, pests, and contamination of water source. This is one of the biggest waste. Organic waste is one of the biggest waste that attracts smell, pests, and also contaminates our water compared to plastic waste. So we are the benefit of biogas is that this actually reduces all of this effect of the smell, the pest, and the contamination of our water sources, and also soil enrichment. Very, very important. Talking about how the byproduct of biogas helps to enrich our soil, to grow better crops, to have better harvests, and and also to fuel the machineries of our farmers. Then we move to the economic growth, the benefit of biogas economic growth. When we are able to fully get that system of waste to what would be able to save the burden on people getting fuel. In Nigeria, fuel is very, very expensive. And if we are able to get that full system that is running on biogas, we won't be paying so much attention to fuel, to like fossil fuel products as the petroleum and the rest of those. So this goes to like help to for people to like save more instead of spending more on fossil fuel products. Talking about fertilizers, the animal feed market is going to grow using biodigester and is getting particularly natural fertilizer and not those artificial ones that are filled with like chemicals that affect our health. Then talking about businesses will start coming up. People would start seeing how they can begin to utilize all of these processes to have their small business. For those that are going to be inventing the stove, that have people that also get to like manage the stove. We have people that get to start installing the biogas just the way solar installation is becoming a common thing in Nigeria now. That is how biogas installation can become a common thing, and this is going to create another market for people that sell the the equipment, and for people that also install it. So that is some of the benefits of biogas. It goes beyond this. If we want us to keep talking about benefit of biogas, we can do that for like a week and we won't get tired of it. So it goes beyond that. And just to chip in a little thing about the whole system of biogas in the biodigester, I've been focusing a lot on organic waste, because this is like the one of the things that like generates that gas. And for us to be able to get that to be able to get the right breakdown of this organic waste, there are steps that we should take, there are things that we should be doing. So when the systems are being constructed, we don't just combine the organic waste into one place. No, they have levels of things there are levels that we put in place. Okay, we first put the vegetables under, put the food waste on it, put like a paper on it, put so different type of waste. We don't just combine everything. It makes the whole process not fast. But when you're able to like layer the waste, just the way it should be, the breakdown of this organic waste to produce the biogas increases. So, and this also talks this now is talking about the black soldier fly integrating the black soldier fly to break down this organic waste quickly, talking about over 50 to 70% volume reduction. So this, when you introduce, there's a fly called the black soldier fly. So this fly is introduced into that system of the biogas to help to break down this organic waste faster than the normal way. And this it produces residues that are actually rich in nutrients. So these residues are now used as this black soldier fly eat from the organic waste, at the same time breaks it down. So this black soldier fly, when it's being harvested, it is used for poultry and also used for fish feed. And this also increase the methane production that we want for our energy and simplify the digestion of this organic waste. So it's a win-win. This is the win-win case for us, because we are putting in the black soldier fly in that system so they can break down the waste faster to get that methane that we need. And at the end of the day, when we harvest that the larva of the black soldier fly, this is also used for our farmers for poultry needs and also for the fish farm. So this is the concept around biogas production, biogas system. It's a win-win. It's a complete full circle waste to value system that we actually need to like plug into. And it's like I mentioned briefly earlier how it is different from the solar, different from the wind. The wind is limited. Solar also is limited. When it's raining, when you're in a weather that it's snowy, when there's like too much cold and all, so it reduces its intensity. I mean, the heat that we have, it reduces it for the solar. But for wind, when we don't have a lot of wind power, so power our turbine, it doesn't produce that energy that we want. But this biogas right here, it is different. As long as we're having the right breakdown of the organic waste to produce the methane, we would keep having our energy source, we'll keep having our source to generate that energy, electricity that we want to power our needs. So I believe we've been able to like learn something about the old science of biogas, the interesting things we can do with biogas, talking about for our farmers, for the communities to meet our day-to-day need. I try to make this as relatable as possible for us to understand that this is something that we need to embrace. It's something that we need to come together to, okay, see, let us give it a try. I believe that the next speaker is going to tell us like the step-by-step ways on how we're going to like make the whole work a lot better. So I would like to conclude to say that biogas is a powerful catalyst for change. It's fueling households, improving our soil, combating climate change in a practical and localized and sustainable way. Combining the black soldier fly innovation, it becomes a complete biological solution than that we don't have to stress. It's a win-win, it's a win-win. And for case of Nigeria, it's we have that waste resource. So we just need to key into the biogas and spread it across the rural, particularly rural communities, and we'll see how it's going to like not just serve as a solution to help our environment, but also to impact life directly. So thank you so much, guys, for listening for listening to me on talking about the science of biogas. Thank you.
Yes, Thank you so much, Solomon, for brilliantly explaining the concepts and the science of biogas generation. Now, let's see how this science becomes real-world impact. Meet Khalid Ayachi, a brilliant chemist and environmental entrepreneur from Tunisia. She is the CEO of MEPS, Methane Energy Production Solutions. She's developing mobile biodigesters that bring clean energy to rural communities. Khalid will show us biogas in action, practical, scalable solutions that can transform lives. Khalid, you have the floor.
Hi, Sebastian. Thank you so much for this opportunity again. And I'm so glad to be with you today to present what we do at MAPS. So I'm going to share my screen to start with the presentation. All right. So can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So I hope everyone is doing good. I'm going to start with introducing myself. I'm Khulud Aishi. I'm founder of MAPS. MAPS is a Tunisian startup that designed practical and affordable mobile biodigester systems. Today, I'm excited to share with you how we're turning organic waste into clean energy solutions for homes, small farms, and entire communities. Actually, I come from a family of farmers in a rural region, and we faced too many difficulties with the cost of fertilizer, the cost of energy as well, and we were obligated to sell our cows, and that left a real effect on me, and I took it as a chance to return to do the orientation of my studies into environment and chemistry to try to help them and create sustainable solutions for a sustainable future for farmers. Actually, at MAPS, we always focus on building scalable biogas systems. So we have the affordable and accessible systems. MAPS biodigesters are locally built, cost effective, and designed for rural households that lack access to clean energy for cooking. We have portable and off-grid ready systems. So our systems are mobile, easy to install, and ideal for homes, farms, and communities without reliable energy infrastructure. Also, we have a community-driven impact, so we aim to always partner with NGOs to empower women and families, creating clean energy access while promoting sustainable waste management. So, like we were talking, we have too many. We have a population in Africa that is still relying on wood to collect wood and to have fossil fuels to generate cooking energy, to have access to energy for cooking or even for agriculture material. So we are trying to help them decrease that use of fossil fuels and wood in order to try to avoid those challenges, those climate challenges that are resulting from that use. So our goal is to empower local communities with reliable, clean energy while managing waste sustainably, especially for those women and families who lack this access. So now also we are trying to really create a solution that is technically stable, balanced, and it can answer our clients' needs. So we are starting now by the technology. We have a kind of technology that is innovative. So for the materials required, we have the cow dung, the food waste, crop residues, water, plus the local materials H, like H, sorry, like HDPE tanks and flexible pipings. We have also a focus on the design. So we focused on creating a digester that is mobile. It's a mobile unit with plug and play setup, suitable for relocation and easy deployment, also easy to use. We have the smart monitoring, which is our advantage. So each unit is equipped with sensors to track pressure, temperature, and gas production. The data is sent to a dashboard and it will be accessible by users and partners. We have also maintenance guidelines, so daily slurry feeding, periodic leak checks, real-time alerts, and all of this is from the monitoring dashboard. So our units cost around 1,200 euro and is built to be efficient, adaptable, and easy to operate in rural environments. So we tried to create that monitoring part in order to give our client the lux of living and experiencing the biogas and having access to biogas with full security and with full visibility about all the quality of the biogas, the quality of the fertilizer, and also the pressure and the temperature. So we have actually deployed MAPS mobile biodigesters with farmers who own just 5 to 10 cows in Tunisia, and we conducted a case study. So our clients had daily cooking gas, and these are families who had access to daily cooking gas free. Also, we have organic fertilizer for farming with a better quality than the chemical ones they are always buying. So eventually, they have around 60 to 70% costs of savings on cooking fuel, and I will add it now 100% cost savings on fertilizer. Actually, beyond energy, our work creates opportunities as well. Let's talk about our entrepreneurship aspect. Youth and local masons can be trained to install and maintain units. We have the income, the impact, economical impact, the surplus of biofertilizer can be sold locally, creating opportunity for more income. And also we have the environmental impact. With the use of MAPS biodigester, we can have cleaner air, reduce deforestation, and even better soil health. So we know that in agriculture, now the renewable energy is a really important aspect to integrate because the integration of renewable energy sources like biogas, solar, wind, and wind power, and every other renewable energy solutions, or even monitoring of agriculture or IoT solution or AI-based solutions, they can significantly reduce the energy costs in farming and create an even easier and sustainable experience for those farmers. So we have more than 1 million investments now dedicated to financing those renewable energy initiatives. And also we have 20% of reduced emissions thanks to these activities of renewable energy in agriculture. And for our next step, our team is looking ahead our next step, and it's upgrading biogas into biomethane, which is a clean, refined energy that can power vehicles, replace fossil fuels, and reduce emissions at scale. So this transition will allow our system to not only serve households, but fuel tomorrow's sustainability, transport, and mobility solutions. MAPS is now ready to collaborate. So whether you're part of an NGO, a farmer, or a youth leader, please do not hesitate to reach out, because together we can turn organic waste into watts, improve livelihood, and reduce emissions. And thank you.
Thank you, Khalid, for that impactful session. You've shown us how we can implement biogas solutions in our homes, communities, and farms. We've now explored the science and seen the real world applications. Now it's your turn to ask questions. You can always drop your questions in the um, chat box below, or if you would like to ask the speakers directly, please feel free to unmute your mic and ask your questions. Any questions for our speakers?
Hi everyone, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. Hi Solomon. Hi Kolud. Thank you so much, guys, for the wonderful presentation. My name is Ayo. I am a member of Plan Initiative, and it's so nice to be here. I have questions about the feedstock and collection of this organic waste. It's so fantastic to hear about biogas, waste to energy. But while Solomon was presenting, I was really thinking about how do we get the materials, the feedstock to channel into this process. So I'll be asking both of you. Solomon, do you have any thoughts on how feedstock in Nigeria can be collected and how we can raise that awareness? And also, could you please share about what you're currently doing in Tunisia and how you um, collect the feedstock? Do you have like contamination? Um, you could also share your experience about getting quality feedstock for your biodigester. Thank you.
Actually, it's not about collecting the this manure or this stock. It's more about putting the systems where there is this waste. Solomon said, there are landfills. We have farms who have too much waste that they don't even know how to process, or they just get rid of it. We have also restaurants, we have households, because we can eat like organic we can eat organic food, and then just put it in with everything else, like in the bin and all, so we can inject it into the system, and we can create this energy in the same place when we are in our homes or in our farms. Does this answer your question?
Yes, yes, thank you. So, in reality, you just put it in the same place where the waste is generated. Is that what you're saying? Like, they don't need to take it somewhere else.
Actually, if there are people who want to create those big, like for communities, those big
Mm-hmm.
biodigesters, where everyone in the community will take the waste in there and they can inject it, that can
Right.
be a really, really good initiative if you come to engage people and to help them become have create that habit of going there and putting the waste in there. But what we found is that people are sometimes hard to convince. So we try
Mm-hmm.
to give them a solution that they can use in their places, like in the household,
Mm,
farm, hotel, restaurant, or
mm,
even in the landfill itself. In the place of putting it in the landfill and just burying it in there, they can create biodigesters in there and try to separate the waste from the plastics, and all of that, the papers and all, and just put it in the digester in order to create an energy and even use it for the transportation.
got it. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I would like to add to what you said. So for the collection, it's more like integrating the waste pickers to learn how to like collect the organic waste. So I think I think it was last month in Lagos, Nigeria. My team had a training for waste pickers in Lagos to train them on how to deal with organic waste, particularly on how to also use that to build a capacity on how to convert the organic waste to compost as natural fertilizer. So first, as to that awareness of the from your household, you need to start the separation. So it's going to be better because you need to have everybody needs to understand that food waste should not be in the same bin with the plastic waste, with the other waste. Your food waste should be um should be somewhere like in another place and should even be kept inside the kitchen because it smells and brings pests and the different pests. Yes. So you have to first sort from your home, makes it easier for the waste pickers and for the waste pickers to understand how to deal with organic waste, organic waste to help with the biodigesters. And I think you asked about, okay, I think it's not your question, it's someone else's question. So yeah, that's what I would say about the handling organic waste. So I believe with time people would start getting to understand how to handle the organic waste, just the way people now understand how to handle plastic waste. For instance, in Lagos now, people literally fight for plastic bottles. So if you throw your plastic on the ground, before you know what is going on, someone from like behind or something, or they pick it up because they know the value of it. So when the value is placed on a particular item tagged as waste, it becomes useful and people see the need to want to engage it and not even want it to get to another place because they know the value of organic waste when it's at that level already. So yeah. You're muted.
Oh, so sorry about that. Okay, that's amazing. You both answered the question well. So we have two more questions. One is from someone from Tunisia. She says, in Tunisia, authorities throw waste in beaches. Can we use the waste to generate biogas? I think Khalid, would you like to take that question?
Yes, actually, yes, we can use that waste to generate biogas because it's organic waste. If it's not in that nature, like if it's like Solomon said, if it's with other things like plastics and paper and all, it can cause some challenges with the creation of the biogas. But if it's the organic waste, like Yasmin said, we have that in Tunisia. They often uh, throw that sewage waste in beaches, which is not a good idea at all, and it's really, really harming our beaches and killing our fish. So yes, it can be turned into biogas, and it can be used in better things.
Thank you, Khalid. The next question is, what tools, equipment is needed for implementing the waste disposal into waste? So the person is asking what tools and equipment is needed for implementing the waste disposal, more like the waste, for turning the waste into biogas. So would you like to answer that?
Actually, it's a system with different materials. So we use HDPE plastic. It's like it's not it.
Then you two will follow him. You are indoor. The first to wear their phone. Is it not coming out? It's not coming out. No. You are not. How this you to responded to is this thing.
Okay. Sorry, she had to go. Kelly, are you
Yes,
there?
I'm here. Yes, yes, I'm here.
Okay.
But I think you like turned my camera off, so I can't open it
Oh,
again. It's okay.
I think we can start your camera now.
It's okay. So
Yeah,
we use
yeah.
different materials. We use like we can use HPGE. It's like a material like plastic, but it's reuse. It can be recycled, and also it's good for UV lightings, for even the shocks that can happen in the field at all if we put it in off-grid places. Also, we use the pipelines, plastic pipelines, like flexible ones, in order to help the client move it around if he wants. So we have like systems like the one I showed in the presentation. It will be like a box, and that box, it can be moved, it can be mobile. In that box, we put the IoT system, we put our biogas stocking compartment, and we have also pipelines to and valves to create like maintain the pressure, to create control in the biodigester, and with the IoT sensors we track the temperature, the CH4 production, the CO2, the H2A. So we are trying to create box that doesn't give the smell, that doesn't get leakages easily. And those are the kinds of materials that we use to build this biodigester. And that's why it's affordable and it's not costly.
Nice. Amazing work you do at MEX.
Thank you.
Thank you. We've explored the science and seen the practical applications. So I think we've covered every other thing. So are there any other questions? If you have any other questions, you can go ahead and unmute your mic.
I think we don't have more questions.
Okay, since there are not any other questions, oh, this was a very impactful session. Khalid and Solomon, thank you for proving that biogas is more than a concept. It's a practical, powerful solution to sustainable development. Thank you so much. So to everyone watching, you have the power to create change, whether it's in your farm, your community, or in your home. Biogas is a path to cleaner, more sustainable living. So let's keep turning waste into what together. Okay, that's all for today. So we've come to the end of our session. Thank you.
Thank you, Sebasti. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right,
That was a very wonderful presentation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Sebasti. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
Thank you.
Of course. You guys did well, and I'm so glad I could even attend this and learn a lot.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you for joining. Bye, everyone.
Good evening, Sebasti.
Good evening.
I was not aware that the session
Okay.
was 5 p.m.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
Olayinka speaking.
I know. I
I was not
know.
aware that the session was 5 p.m. It didn't even inform me ahead. All my mind was 4 p.m. 4 p.m. My mistake. My mind was 5
Okay.
p.m. because that was a regular time we have our session. So I just saw your message. I just changed the DP now, and then I joined.
Okay. That's so fine. That's absolutely fine.
Wow.
But
Right.
I hope you were able to listen to the speaker's talk.
Yes, I was. Well, it was the good thing was I sent you the login details because it's terrible. Thinking it was 5 p.m. and then I come and the session was on already.
Okay. Anyways, thank you
Nice
for joining.
presentation. I saw you have the sign of relief, like that's what presentation looks like. You get better at it. Congratulations, well done.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Okay.